Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about the CloudFormation parameters data types. In the previous video we discussed about the string data type. Okay. So let me go to the documentation. Suppose the parameter data types are string data type, number data type, list number data type, comma delimited list. So there are two data types. Okay. So let me explain each and everything. So now I'm going to discuss about comma delimited list. Okay. So let me go through one example. When you define the comma delimited list data type, it is going to take the values in the string list of arrays. Okay. That means when you enter any values, it is going to consider as a list of array. Suppose if you pass two values, it is going to refer like this. Okay. Slash 24. So I'm going to pass two values. These are the subnet CIDR and one more subnet CIDR true value. Okay. So when you define the comma delimited list, it is going to consider as a array. That means the first value index is 0 and the second value index is 1. Okay. Now in the cloud formation, one interaction in the intrinsic function called select, it is going to refer the index values. Okay. When you define the 0, it is going to refer the first value from the array. After that, we have to define the name of parameter. Okay. This is the syntax for this one. So when you define the comma delimited list, it is going to put the values in the area of strings. Every array is contain one index. First value represented by the 0, second value represented by the 1, and third value represented by the 2. Like that, it is going to refer up to n. Okay. So after that, in AWS CloudFormation, one intrinsic function called select is going to refer the index values. Okay. If you want to take the first value, you have to use the function select function. Okay, if you want to take the second value, you have to use the select function and change the index value to 1. If you have one more value, third value, then you have to change the index value 2. Okay, this is how you are going to refer the array of index values. Let me go through my template. I will give you the one example. In this example, I want to define one VPC and two subnets. Okay, two subnets. I want to pass this value, CIDR value 0/24, and the second CIDR value is changed to this one. Okay, these two values I want to pass using comma delimited list. Okay, for that I'm going to define the one parameter called subnet CIDR. You can give any logical ID for this subnets. Okay, the type of this parameter is comma delimited list. Let me copy this one and paste over here, and I'm going to give the description property. Okay, this is the property for this parameter. So here I'm going to pass two CIDR values to the subnet. Okay, let me define subnet resource. I want to define the subnet resource S1. You can give any logical ID for this one. For this, let me go through the documentation and copy this type of resource. Okay, and the properties for this subnet, Let me copy. It is going to ask VPC CIDR and CIDR values. Okay. We already defined the CVPC resource in the previous example. You can go through that video. And using function, one intrinsic function called reference, you can refer the some other resource from this resource. Okay. Let me copy the other CIDR block property and put it over here. So we already discussed the function called select. Okay. This is going to refer the array of this comma delimited list. For that I'm going to define one array and index value for the comma delimited list, and using a reference function I want to refer the parameter subnet CIDR parameter. Okay, this is how you are going to refer the comma delimited values. I want to define one more subnet. Okay, let me copy this entire thing and paste over here. I want to change the subnet to S2. We can give any name, not a problem. And VPC CIDR is same. I want to define within the same VPC and CIDR value. For this I want to give the second value. This second value I want to give. This second value I want to pass to the subnet. That's the reason the index value is 1. Okay, already 0 I was given to this CIDR value. Okay, let me define 1. Okay, let me save this file and execute it. Let me go to the CloudFormation service and create stack. Let me upload this file, parameter list, open, click on next. You can give any stack name for this one. I'm giving my stack and comma delimited list. So if you refer this one, you have to pass the values like this, comma by separating comma each value. Okay. Now I wanted to pass values. I want to pass two CIDR values, right? So for that I'm going to change this value. Sorry. 24. See, here I'm passing two CIDR values by separating comma. This is a comma operated. We put it over by separating these two CIDR values. Okay. Now click on next button. So click on next again. Scroll down. These are the two parameters we have defined in our template. Click on submit. This is going to take a little bit of time. Let's wait. Now it is going to create one VPC and two subnets. Okay. For each subnets we are passing two values, two CIDR values. These are the one value. It is going to represent the index value called 0 and this index CIDR value called 1. Index using when you are using select function. Okay, this select function going to take 0, that means it is referring this value. Okay, this is going to refer this value. After that the same select function defining 1. So here if you consider this one value is going to refer this CIDR value. Okay, let me see. Now my stack execution is completed. Let me show you the resources. These three resources are created using our templates and parameters. These are the two parameters. Okay, and values for this one we have defined comma delimited list. That's why it is defined like this by separating comma. Okay, this is how we are going to using define the comma delimited list data type. Okay, thank you for watching. In the later videos, we are going to discuss about list values and AWS specific parameters and other type of parameters. Thank you for watching.